Okay, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin with this lesson, I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the head apostles, the elders at Great Millstone, who do well and teach well. Shalom to the whole full elect and your icon pushing his word throughout the four corners of the earth with all truth and sincerity. This is your brother Amat Zion coming back at you with another I said lesson, but this is just gonna be no prophecy update. And Lord's will, it's edifying. Okay, this is Afghanistan, Pakistan, rocked by magnitude 6.5 earthquake. And I'm sure you guys can know where I'm going with this. And not too long ago, we just had Ecuador which I haven't pulled it up. I haven't pulled up. We had Ecuador have a 6.8 earthquake. Okay. So we see, what time we're in. Okay, this is the signs that the Lord Yahweh Shai has set down for us to see what point of prophecy we're in. Let me get this. This is Matthew 16 and I'm going to start at verse 2. So like in verse 1, the Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempting desired him that he would shew them a sign from heaven. And he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red, and I brought this out of camp. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? Okay, because Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai has laid down certain things that were going to happen across the globe that was going to allow us to receive what kind of time period we were in the sense of how close we were to Yahweh Shai's return, right? There's not going to be some, miraculous, how would you say it, event that would allow everybody to understand that Yahweh Shai is returning. Okay, no, this is only given to the prophets, and Lord will, we be the, elect righteous prophets, right? To tell you people, how close we are to Yahweh Shai's return. Okay, verse 4: a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left and departed. Okay, and the signs are what? Matthew the 24th chapter. This is Matthew 24, right? The disciples came up to him, inquiring that what shall be, the sign of thy coming and the end of the world, right? And Yahweh Shai, lay down certain things that were going to happen across the globe. Okay, let me just jump down to verse 7 to get to the point. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, right? I could just send me an article on, on famine, and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. So this is what we're coming into, man. And yes, there's always been earthquakes, but there hasn't been, consecutive earthquakes like this, man. Remember that earthquake not too long ago that, had, killed over 120 men. Killed also like it. Yup, Turkey, Syria. Right? (2023) Turkey, Syria earthquake. Right, that killed wow, man. 56,000 people. Okay. So these are all high-end earthquakes that are happening now. Afghanistan, Pakistan, rocked by a magnitude 6.5 earthquake. And the one in Ecuador was a 6.8 earthquake. These are back-to-back, man. Let's watch the video.
Daha 6-8 litre falan suyumuz var yani şişelerde. Bak. Deprem oluyor, deprem oluyor. Çok büyük deprem oluyor. Korkma, korkma. Korkma, hiçbir şey olmayacak.
And you notice that blue light right there, man. That same blue light occurred when the Turkey earthquake happened. So, you know, Esau Edom, you know, he could definitely be out here playing with the weather and playing with these you know, earthquakes. But nonetheless, we know Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is in control of all of this. Right? Amos 3 and verse, let me just get it. Amos 3 and 7. It's like it's 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord hath not done it? And when you go into the book of Psalms, let's get this. Deliver my, Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is your sword. And who is the wicked? To read Malachi 1 and 4. Esau Edom is that wicked, right? So, you know, these, you know, earthquakes could definitely be, you know, sent out through Esau Edom, man, right? Nonetheless, we know it's biblical prophecy, and, you know, there are signs of the times, right? You know, paying attention to the uproars, the pushing of the charagma, right? The ushering in of a famine, so on and so forth, man. You know, new diseases popping out, right? They rediscovering old diseases, and so on and so forth. These are all the signs that Yahweh Shai has allowed us to, you know, receive and to show us what type of time we're in, right? These are the beginning of sorrows. Let's get this. 2 Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest parts, Salakia, and when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand, verse 2, that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So this is how we pay attention to, you know, the returning of Yahweh Shai, right? You know, we measure the time diligently in itself. Verse 3, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, okay, earthquakes. Verse 4, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Right? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Right? Because Yahweh Shai is throughout the whole volume of the book. Have been talking about this, right? From the days that were even before us. Right? Because this is biblical prophecy. Right? The scriptures say, it's like, yeah. Yup. That's the precept. My purpose. Yep, Isaiah 46 and verse 10. Let me get it in the KJV. Declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure. So the Lord's counsel is going to stand. Let's get it in the, they actually had it right here. In the, what is the AMP? The Amplified Bible. Okay, verse 10. Declaring the end and the result from the beginning and from ancient times the things which have not yet been done, saying, my purpose will be established and I will do all that pleases me and fulfills my purpose. Okay. So Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai causing these earthquakes, causing these uproars, causing these pestilences, right? This is the counsel and the purpose of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to let his elect know what type of time we're in. And we're entering into those evil days. Isaiah 62:6, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, right? Which shall never hold their peace, day nor night. Yea, that make mention of the Lord, keep not silence, and give him no rest till he establish, and till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. Okay, so we constantly have to let you, I can know what's going on in the news, right? What's happening in Israel. Okay, so on and so forth. Okay. You know, let me get Luke. Actually, I read in the Blue Letter Bible. This is Luke 21 and verse. I'm gonna go up. Verse. It's the same thing as Matthew 24 chapter, but verse 7. And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will there be when these things come to pass? So what signs are there going to be? Yahushai. You can go down and read that. Let me just get to the point. Let's go over verse 10. Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay. Yeah, Mexico just joining the BRICS. Right. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. Right. Chariot sightings. Recently, you just had, which Esau claimed to be space debris, which it definitely wasn't. Chariots zooming through the sky, man. Looked like what these people were like to call a meteor shower, man. Okay, but they were definitely chariots to the spirit. Because UFOs, quote unquote, right? UAPs, how they say I forgot what they called them, man. Let me see what that means. Aerial phenomenon, unidentified aerial phenomenon. That's what they're calling. Okay, but before all these, okay, great signs shall there be from heaven, right? UAPs, UFOs, quote unquote, have been on a spike recently, right? Now you just had them say that there's been, a quote unquote mothership outside of Babylon, or outside of the earth. What there's no such thing as a mothership. Those are fatherships, man. The angels, right, our brothers. Okay. So these things are signs, man. And these earthquakes, they're not just regular earthquakes, man. You have earthquakes happening, damn near every day, but these are 6, 5.0s and ups. All right, those are high-end earthquakes. They're happening back to back, and these are signs that allow us to know that Yahushua is returning. And not only that, right? The scripture says in Matthew 24, these are the beginning of sorrows. We're entering into these evil days, man. These evil times, wherein only the elect, right, is going to be able to make it out. That's what the scriptures say in the book of Colossians. Make thy calling and election sure. Okay. Let me get that. Yep. Colossians 3:12. Put on therefore as the elect of the Most High, holy, which means separate, right? Following the law, statutes, and commandments, holding the Shabbats, the true holy days, so on and so forth, right? Bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long-suffering, patience, man, forbearing one another, so on and so on. Okay, so, you got to put on the elect, because these, earthquakes that are happening, on a high scale, right? Because 6.5 and 6.8, those aren't light, man. If you seen the video, man, it shook up that whole damn fucking whip.
Çok büyük tepki.
So, these are, signs for us to, for us Akim to know what type of time we're coming into, right? And we know that the days are evil. So let me just read a little bit into this. A magnitude 6.5 earthquake ripped through northeast Afghanistan late Tuesday, sending tremors in neighboring Pakistan. Sending tremors in neighboring Pakistan and causing people to flee their homes in terror. There were conflicting reports about the epicenter of the earthquake. The U.S. Geological Survey pinpointed the center about 25 miles southeast of Jurm in Afghanistan's mountainous Hindukush region bordering Pakistan and Tajikistan. At least 12 people were reported injured in northwest Pakistan, and that was the Lord. Read Amos 3 and 6, right? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord had not done it? You can also read. Let's just get it. Deuteronomy 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. Okay. So all this talk about Satan, that was Satan that did that. Nope, that was Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Satan doesn't call any shots unless Satan doesn't do anything unless the Lord allows him to do it. And Job is, the book of Job, if you can start the first chapter all the way to the third chapter, you can see that, Satan doesn't have any control unless the Lord allows him to do things, right? And, there's going to be more earthquakes, and that, earthquake in Turkey and Syria, that was the Lord, right? Judging these, these heathen. And soon it's going to, start touching Babylon the Great, man. Okay. So, with that, I don't want to Ratazah. This lesson was edifying. Just a quick prophecy update. Shalom.